Today, we're going to be looking at balancing the root chakra. The root chakra is our first chakra, our first energy center, and it's located around the perineum, around the tailbone, and deep in the groin. It's often portrayed as the color red, and it's our center of grounding, safety, and security. Affirmations around the root chakra will often begin with I am. It deals with our basic needs and feelings of belonging, feelings of security, and of being supported by the earth. Its element is earth. And if your root chakra is out of balance, you could be feeling extremely fearful, as if you have no base, as if you're not standing on strong foundations. So today's practice, we're going to be focusing on grounding energy, on rooting energy, making you feel very safe, very secure. So if you haven't already done so, just closing down the eyes and tuning into your breath, allowing the breath to be natural, unedited. Just smooth inhales and smooth exhales. Allowing each exhale to release any toxins through the breath into the air. Release tensions, any worries, any physical sensations that you're not enjoying. The exhale serves the purpose of releasing. Now, whether you are laying down or sitting down, just bringing your awareness to the area of the root chakra, so the base of the spine, and starting to visualize roots coming out of the tailbone. These roots are going downwards. They know exactly where they want to go without any attention from you. And they're coming down now through the surface that you are on, down through the building that you're in, into the foundations of that building, into concrete and sand and gravel and grit, down into the soil, past burrowing creatures, insects, worms, down past fossils, old seashells, small stones turning into larger layers of rock, and they still find little gaps, and down they go, just down, 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 until they come into the center of the earth. And in the center of the earth, they find a huge red rock, ruby red, glowing and warm. And the ends of these roots coil their way around this rock, rooting you into the very center of the earth. You feel anchored and connected to earth energy. Now, leaving those roots exactly where they are, and leaving that visualization behind for a moment, I'd like you to visualize yourself at the foot of a great mountain. The mountain is absolutely huge. You're standing on green grass with a big blue sky above you, only interrupted by the snow-capped mountain. And at the base of this mountain, not far from you at all, is the mouth of a great cave. Growing around the mouth of the cave is a huge rhododendron bush. As you walk closer, you see the leaves, the great flowers, blowing in the breeze, nodding their heads, gently swaying. And as you come closer to the opening of the cave, you look inside and see that it's a huge open cavern. And there's cracks in the ceiling, the high ceiling, with light beaming through. So you step inside and find yourself in this massive space. There's no feeling of being penned in here in this cave. You immediately notice the difference in the air pressure inside, in the temperature. It's cooler in here. And everything is quiet. You can hear some distant dripping of water. And you get the sense that if you were to shout, there'd be a tremendous echo. You can reach out and touch the walls, enjoying their texture, their temperature. And looking ahead, you see that the cave opens up even more into a huge round space. And there's a huge shaft of light shining down into the center of this space, illuminating a big rectangular red rock. You decide you have to investigate, so you continue walking a little deeper into the cave. The ground is completely stable. The ceilings are high, and the air is a really comfortable temperature as you go deeper into the cave. And as you approach this huge red rock, it's just the perfect height for you to rest here for a little while. So you climb up on the rock and find a position of comfort. And as you sit or lay here on this rock, you can feel warmth coming from the beam of sunlight shining down on you from above. And you can feel the earth's vibration underneath you coming from the stone, the rock that you rest on. Infusing every cell in your body with that earth energy. And you decide to just take some moments of quiet, some moments of rest on this rock in this beautiful cave. And as you rest here, I'm going to offer you some affirmations that have been specifically written for your root chakra. It doesn't matter if you're not consciously aware of these affirmations. On a subconscious level, they will nurture Muladhara, the root chakra. I am safe. I am secure. I am grateful. I am loved. I am grounded. I have everything I need inside me. I belong. I have a right to be here. I am at home in my body. My body is healthy and strong and nourished. It is right to be exactly as I am. I can ask for help when I need it. I listen to my body. My body takes care of me, and I take care of my body. All is well in my world. All is well. And now bringing your awareness back to the breath. Perhaps welcoming some deeper breaths. Perhaps starting to make some small movements. So you could move your fingers, your toes, perhaps move the head from side to side, lick the lips, just moving the body in some small ways to call your energy back into the physical body. And staying exactly as you are. You could find stillness again, or you could keep some little movements going as you call the roots that are coiled around that red rock in the centre of the earth. Call them back home, and see them unwrap from the rock and travel back up through the levels of soil and earth and rock, fossils, crystals, sand, grit and concrete, up through the foundations of your building, up through concrete and floorboards and carpet, up through the surface that you rest upon, coming home to your root chakra, bringing with them all of the nourishment, all of that earth energy, having released anything that isn't serving you into the ground, deep, deep underground. Now, if you choose to stay resting, perhaps drift off to sleep, just continue keeping the eyes closed, staying in a state of complete relaxation. Otherwise, perhaps just gently flickering open the eyes, rolling over onto one side, or sitting upright. Taking one last nourishing deep breath here. Namaste.